Okay, we've got a roots of quadratic question here, and like always with these we're asked to find the sum and the product, so that's alpha plus beta and alpha beta. We always need to think about the general form when we're dealing with these questions. Okay, which is x squared minus the sum of x plus the product equals 0. And if we compare it to the quadratic equation we're dealing with, we can see that the sum would be 6 and the product would be 14. Okay, so alpha plus beta is 6 and alpha beta is 14. Right, for part B it says find a quadratic equation with integer coefficients which has roots alpha over beta and beta over alpha. So we will find the sum and the product of those, and we're going to use this information here, these values, and sub them in. Okay, so we've taken both the roots and we've added them. Now to add fractions we know we need to make the bottom number the same. So the bottom number is going to be the product of my two denominators, so alpha beta. So if I've times the bottom of this by alpha, I have to times the top by alpha, so I've got alpha squared. To get alpha beta on the bottom of here, I'd have to times that by beta, so I'd have to do the same for the top, so I end up with beta squared. Now we've got the same denominator, I can bring them together. You should know the formula for alpha squared plus beta squared. If in an exam you didn't know it, it's this expanded and rearranged that gives us this formula. So you want to learn this, so you don't want to be wasting time doing that. So alpha squared plus beta squared is equal to alpha plus beta all squared minus 2 alpha beta. So I've subbed that in. Now I've got everything either in terms of alpha plus beta or alpha beta. So I can simply sub in the values that we found in part A. Subbing those in and simplifying, I get that the sum is 4/7. Okay, the product in this case is nice and simple because we've got alpha over beta times by beta over alpha. So when you times fractions, you simply times the top together, times the bottom together. So we get alpha beta over beta alpha, and because they're multiplied, they're exactly the same, so it just give us an answer of 1. Do not make the mistake and put 0. Something over itself is always 1. Now summing them back, summing those things into the general form that we've got. Okay, we're going to have x squared minus our sum, which is 4/7 of x, plus the product, which is 1. And always remember that equals 0. Okay, so I've subbed them in, and the question says with integer coefficients, so I need to get rid of this 4/7. How do I get rid of the 7 on the bottom? Well, I times everything up by 7. So I'd get 7x squared. This term, the 4/7 times that 7th, so it'd just disappear, and then we'd have the plus 1 times 7 there. Alright, if you don't put the 0, you don't get the final mark.